Adelaide, South Australia is Australia's most cost-competitive business city. In fact, we're competitive in a whole range of industry sectors. Adelaide is the premier centre for Australia's defence and advanced electronics industries. Following its success in building the Royal Australian Navy's submarine fleet, the Port Adelaide-based ASC has won the $6 billion contract to build the Navy's new generation of air warfare destroyers.
The AWD contract is a huge boost for ASC and South Australia. It'll see the company approximately double in size over the next 5 years, with a spin-off multiplier of up to 2 or 3 for the rest of the state.
Driving Adelaide's defence expertise is a dynamic cluster of technology companies, universities and research centres, including the renowned Defence Science and Technology Organisation. Defence companies with regional headquarters in South Australia include ASC, BAE Systems, General Dynamics Land Systems Australia, Tenix Systems, Raytheon, Saab Systems and RLM Management. South Australia's ICT industry is one of the country's most dynamic. Taking advantage of this ICT edge are global heavyweights like EDS, Freescale, Motorola, IBM and Fujitsu. Adelaide is also a proven location for business and financial services operations. Westpac, the BT Financial Group, BHP Billiton, Capgemini and Singtel Optus have all established major centres in the city. Manufacturing is South Australia's largest wealth-generating sector. Consumer durables, plastics, glass, specialist pharmaceuticals and general medical products are all made in South Australia.
Amcor chose South Australia because we were able to get land at a good price and where we wanted it, close to our customers, close to our raw materials. The government was supportive and we were able to get the sort of skills that we needed to run this plant to the standard that we required.
Automotive production is the largest single manufacturing industry in South Australia. It's supported by a foundries and tooling sector second to none in Australia for the quality of its work. Several international automotive companies with major production plants are based in South Australia, producing and exporting world-class cars and components. They include vehicle builders Holden and Mitsubishi Motors Australia, as well as many component manufacturers such as Air International.
Holden's been here now for 40 years. We've got a tremendous local skill base, we've got suppliers close at hand, and we also have, with our large growing export program, the need for transport links, which we also have here. So we have everything really at our fingertips.
Resources are increasingly important to South Australia's economy. The state boasts the largest onshore oil and gas resource in Australia, the Cooper Basin. It also has substantial deposits of hot rocks, which are being exploited as a future thermal energy source, as well as base metals and gold, including one of the world's largest copper and uranium mines, Olympic Dam, which is planning a $5 billion expansion. Following its acquisition of Olympic Dam, the multinational company BHP Billiton is moving its base metals headquarters to Adelaide. Other companies such as Santos, Newmont and Geodynamics are adding to their investments in South Australia's expanding resources sector. One Steel at Whyalla mines iron ore and produces more than 1 million tonnes of raw steel a year. The world's largest primary lead smelter is at Port Pirie. With its temperate climate and abundant fertile land, South Australia is a preferred location for quality food and wine production.
Bickford's has been in South Australia for over 130 years. We've looked elsewhere to locate our manufacturing facility, but we've chosen South Australia as our base. It has a lower cost of manufacturing, we have a pool of skilled staff that we can access to, and it's a regional hub for us to manage our ever-growing national and international business.
South Australia is well known as Australia's wine-making capital, producing 50% of the nation's wines and up to 70% of its wine exports. Many of the state's wine brands, such as Orlando's internationally popular Jacobs Creek, are now major export success stories. Underpinning the success of these business sectors is South Australia's central position on a north-south, east-west grid for the national rail network. Adelaide has a strategic central location on the Australian mainland and is a natural gateway for imports and exports. Combined with the Port of Adelaide and air freight services out of Adelaide's newly expanded international airport, The competitive transport option provided by the new Darwin-Adelaide rail link is building Adelaide's reputation as an important hub in transport and logistics. Discover for yourself the advantages of South Australia and find out why Adelaide is Australia's most competitive business city.